What is going on, everybody? DJ Minds here, and in today's video we will be discussing the RTX 3090 Ti, which just released officially today. Also, we're going to be touching on the crypto market. It has been on fire lately, and then we will also briefly mention some stocks. All right, so the RTX 3090 Ti actually released today, MSRP of $2,000. Now that's of course if you get the Founder Edition. Good luck getting the Founder Edition. Heading over to Newegg, in my opinion, one of the best cards is EVGA for the Win 3. 3090 Ti still sitting there, $2,200. And you would think that this would sell immediately. It's a brand new card, but yeah, people just don't seem to really want this card. Here's the specs. You can feel free to look at that on your own. Heading over to Best Buy, you can see that this card is still available. And I do think this will probably end up selling out. Now, I did not pay the predatory practice of Best Buy's $200 membership, $200 just to see the graphics card that they even sell you. So, you know, if that's only for those members, then I won't be able to see it. Though I still think that people will buy this just to scalp it, and I don't know who would pay for that. So, you know, if the scalpers get screwed over on this one, good luck to them. So I don't actually know what the mega hash is for one of these 3090 Ti's, because there's no way in hell that I'll be personally buying one of these. Though I can say my 3090s non-Ti's make anywhere from 123 mega hash up to 125 mega hash at around 300 watts. So on what to mine, we're going to go ahead and add in 130 mega hash, just guessing here, 320 watts. I would assume it would use at least a little bit more wattage. And at 10 cents kilowatt average, it'd be about $6.34 a day, $2,300 after tax. Honestly, it could be more with shipping. Divided by $6.34 would give us about a 362-day break-even point. So over a year to break even, assuming that you didn't pay more than $2,300, and obviously it depends on your electric rate. 10 cents seems to be a little bit cheaper than most people these days. Would I personally be buying a 3090 Ti? Absolutely not. I have no interest. That's assuming that Ethereum stays the way it is. Now, guys, please understand, about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, the 3090 was making about $4 and maybe up to $5. It's just recent because of this boom from Ethereum that we're even seeing these prices shoot up like this. So, you know, I don't think you should focus too much on the dollar amount of how much you're making. You should really focus more on the coin, which is more realistic. And it really has to depend on, do you believe in Ethereum long term, or do you think it's going to go up or down? You know, that's something they have to decide for yourself. Moving on to crypto, you can see that Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a lot of the other cryptos are up today. Here's the one-day chart on Bitcoin. You can see it's trading at $47,764. Looking at the 5-day average, you can see it moved up from anywhere from 44 to 43,000, which is a really nice climb. Looking at the 30-day average, you can see it was about 37,744, so major jumps up here. So I did go ahead and draw a blue line here. This is going to be our resistance. This is where Bitcoin needs to break through this 47,000, pretty much 48,000 mark. If we can break through that hold, I do think that will become a new support line. We've already broke our last two resistance, which was about 44 and also 45,000. So we're looking really good, but we have to bust through this, because if we don't, we'll potentially just go down and down and down and keep fighting and consolidating, and that's not what we want, right? We really need to get through this 48,000 mark and just make that a new support and slowly work our way up to 52, 54, and 56,000, where I see another resistance. Here's the one-day chart for Ethereum. We're currently at $3,451, looking very bullish. We're seeing higher highs and lower lows. Of course, that's on a 24-hour period, so it doesn't really mean too much. Looking at the 5-day, you can see we were just at the low 3000s, and again, very bullish. On the 3-month, you can see pretty much the same situation as Bitcoin. Ethereum, just like all other cryptos, do tend to follow Bitcoin because that is pretty much the big boy. And a much more useful chart to look at would be on the 6-month here. That same line stretched out back in October. That was a support, or it could become our new support. Here's not that great, to be honest, in January, but October does give me a little bit of faith. And when I stretch that resistance line 12 months out, it does look a lot better. Again, we need to break above this and then potentially hold it, or hopefully hold it, and we'll see what happens over the next couple weeks. And finally, we're going to be talking about Tesla. Now, this is a stock that I love. I have been holding for several years. I've been trading Tesla anywhere from $200 to $250, and mind you, that's before the split in 2020. So I've been holding this stock for several years now. To show you my gains over there on E-Trade and my public account, this is what I currently have for Tesla: 259 shares. Today we are barely green at 0.04%. Overall on Tesla, I'm up over 341%, which equals just shy of $218,000 gained. Realistically, I'm actually up around 400 to 500%, somewhere in that ballpark on Tesla. But a few years ago, I did purchase more Tesla, which brought my average up to the 200 and something number that you just saw. Also, last year, I did sell some of my Tesla. I didn't want to sell my Tesla. I love Tesla to death, which we'll get into in just a moment. But I needed to fund all these graphics cards right here. And, the only way to get $100,000 or $150,000 was to take it out of the stock market, unfortunately. But besides that, I am not selling Tesla. I have no interest in selling Tesla unless I really had to. But the good thing is we held it well above a year, so we did get that 15% tax break. So what is going on with Tesla? Why are we at $1,100, give or take a few dollars at this current moment? Well, it's the stock split announcement potentially that will be happening. Okay, so here's the 1 month chart for Tesla. I am using E-Trade Pro today. I really enjoy E-Trade Pro. It's just like Thinkorswim if you've never heard of it. So if we look at the low point from the VWAP to today's VWAP, that's about a 41% increase for the 30-day chart. If you look on the left side of the screen, you can see 6 months ago, we were trading just shy of $800, at some point $779. And looking at the last 12 months, right here is the low point. It's about 560. So we'll measure that up to where we are about today. And that's around 95, 96% gain. So what are we seeing with Tesla? We're obviously seeing a major uptrend. And if you look at the 5-year, people are up 2,000%. I unfortunately was trading Tesla around that time, but I didn't hold it since that time, as I wish I would have. So what is holding Tesla stock really like? Let me give you some advice, especially if you're new to the stock market. Tesla's one of those stocks you want to buy and forget about it. Honestly, I'm all about the long-term investing. I do not support day trading or quick flips or anything like that. My strategy is always being an investor and not like a day trader or a flipper. So when you hold a stock like Tesla, please understand, with the CEO like Elon Musk, you're going to have some major ups and some major downs. He likes to piss off the SEC. That's just something you're gonna have to deal with. One day your stock's gonna be $1,000 and it'll drop down to $700 because of one of his tweets or something. And this will continue to happen. That's just who the person he is, and I love him for it. But your pocket's not gonna really love it if you need the money quickly. So please, if you are going to buy Tesla, not financial advice, it's something you just buy, hold, forget about, check in a year, check in 6 months, check in 2 years, and believe me, you'll be very thankful that you did. With the expansion of Tesla, what's going on, we are having the German factory come up. And of course, the Chinese factories are doing very well. One in Austin, we have one in California. We haven't even gotten to the battery that they're going to announce. We haven't even gotten the Cybertruck. One day we're gonna get the Roadster, the $25,000 car. I mean, there's just so much going on with Tesla, and you have to understand it's gonna be up and down for a while, but eventually it'll just be up, in my personal opinion, and that's when you're gonna wanna cash out, if you even wanna cash out, But Tesla is a stock that you hold for 3 to 5 years, maybe even 10 years, and then you wanna consider start selling. But for me, in my opinion, just understand it's gonna be a lot of up and down, but overall, you'll be up. Trust me, it'll be one of the greatest companies, if not the greatest company of our generation. Tesla is not your average stock. It is certainly not your average car company. It is currently making and focused on the EVs, the electric vehicles, but that is not the long-term plan for something like Tesla. Tesla is more interested in helping humanity in general. It'll start with the cars, but believe me, between solar and everything else it has going on, that is the long-term plan. Robotics, right? That is what we're really thinking about, long-term vision with Tesla. And you can't just keep watching it. Oh, it's up 5% today. It's down 5% today. Who cares? Because none of that will matter 3 to 5 to 10 years from now. Believe me. So this was a really different video for my channel. Let me know if you enjoyed this. If you came for just the stocks, or you came for just the crypto, if you came for the 3090 Ti announcement, please let me know if you want us to separate these videos, or was it cool having timestamps and you like all these kind of things. These really interest me a lot. I'm not just interested in crypto. I'm not just interested in crypto mining. I love the stock market. So anybody, if I could ever find a channel that talked about all those, personally, that would be like the dream YouTube channel, and I wish more people did that. I've never seen anybody do that, so we are trying to try that. I love every single one of you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Please consider subscribing, leaving a like. DJ Minds, signing out.